Welcome to my platform. I'm Roland Adegoke. Thank you for coming to this platform. Your views, your comments, your support, your contribution, they are well acknowledged and extremely appreciated. This is the oasis of life, the citadel of excellence, and the castle of wisdom. In series, I'm going to run through some virtues and qualities that enhance success in life and significant living. Therefore, I encourage you to always come on board to learn and acquire wisdom, ideas from practical living and personal development. It's an opportunity to also reach out to your friends, your significant others, and your family members to also benefit on this platform. What is character? Character is the unique mental and moral qualities which distinguish an individual from others. It is the sum total of one's predisposition to life. Character is who you are. Character is your person. A man without character is an accident yet to happen. A man without character is a disaster for our world. Today we celebrate sensational charisma without considering sound character. A man with defaulted character can be found today to occupy high office in the politics or political scene, in the economic sector, in the academia, even in the religious circle. But it's important that we uphold the lamp of character. Character is unique, character is important. A man without character is not a good model for society. A woman without character is not sure to have a happy home. A girl without sound character is not going to be a good mother in the future. A young man without sound character is not going to be a glorious and productive man in the future. Some few years ago, a man called Karl Theodor zu Guttenberg, a minister of defense appointed during the former chancellor of Germany, Angela Merkel. The man was known to be competent and effective in his work, but there was an issue. A professor from Bremen University wanted to make reviews of certain theses, academic theses, and then discovered there was an issue with a PhD thesis presented and submitted by Karl Theodor Guttenberg, the minister. The BBC also went into that issue and became a serious scandal. And in the end, the university concluded that he had violated scientific duties to a considerable extent. And of course, in the beginning, the minister denied. He felt it's not a big deal. And of course, the German Chancellor Angela Merkel then needed to make remark that did not appoint him as an academic assistant or doctor. What is important to me is his work as Minister of Defense. And he carries out these duties perfectly. That's the politician part of Angela Merkel. But about 50,000 German academic trained individuals needed to write and sign open letter to Angela Merkel in protest. In the end, the minister needed to resign. And of course, he made this remark. He said, I was always ready to fight, but I have to admit that have reached the limit of my strength. I'll take it once again. I was always ready to fight, but I have to admit that I have reached the limit of my strength. Character defaults will make you to reach the limit of your strength. Character traits such as truthfulness, honesty, diligence, fairness, being just, integrity, humility, consistency in what you do, being transparent, and the rest are viable character traits that have been sustaining our world. But as an individual, when you have moral defaults, when you have character challenge, the world cannot celebrate you. There may be a kind of sensational celebration in quotes, but it doesn't last. When as a young lady, you can sleep with anybody and everybody. By the time you become great in the future, those individuals may begin to write or possibly come to tell the world, we have gone through her. I heard a story some few days ago. A woman came up, and of course, it was a testimony that many women gathered, young women gathered in a meeting. It was a panel of discussion. And some young men also stood up and said, we have slept with all of you except this lady. The woman there to conclude said, I'm happy for you, my daughter, making me proud. Character defaults in exam. Character defaults in date of birth. What does it cost you to tell the world I was born on January 10, so year? But you discover individuals having 3, 4 dates of birth, different dates of birth. When they are going to politics, they will swear an affidavit to back it up. In their bank account, a different date of birth. Different date of birth, variation in piece of information submitted. That is a question on your character. So when you have challenge with your character, when you are a man, a woman with default in character, having a stable home is not in sight. Having rest of mind may not be possible. You may have sensational charisma, being celebrated for your oratory, or handsomeness, or beauty, or physical packaging, or whatsoever, or family tradition. You are known to be from a wealthy family, or known to be daughter to Dr. So-and-so, son to engineer so-and-so, or your father was a former president, and all of that story. Those celebrations, those charismatic presentations or traits don't last. It is your character, the person that you are, that is significant and important for us to celebrate. A man without character, number one, will face disgrace. I was always ready to fight, but I have to admit that I've reached the limit of my strength. When you don't have sound character, you are likely to face disgrace in life. You will one day reach the limit of your strength. There is a level that sensational charisma cannot go beyond. You will either plateau, remain stagnant, or you begin to decline. And in most cases, they decline. When you reach that level, it is only sound character that will help you to shoot up. So, default in character brings disgrace. It will bring downfall. The minister was removed. In my country, Nigeria, I remember some years ago, an individual who was the Speaker of the House at the federal level was removed on the ground of certificate forgery. It brings downfall. Number three, it brings disappointment. Young men and women that put confidence in you, they see you as a model, as a mentor, they will be disappointed. Even you as a person will be disappointed. Check your character traits. Measure the stand on which your character belief hang on. It will bring dissipation. Your strength will be dissipated here and there. You will run to a court or a magistrate to swear an affidavit. You have to go and see this person to beg to cover you. You will appeal to the media not to expose you. You will begin to bribe that girl not to tell the world the type of person you are. Dissipation of strength, which is not necessary. Again, it brings disintegration. Your strength will be disintegrated. It brings delusion. You will act as if you'll be confused. You will not know where you are going, what you are doing again. Total confusion, delusion. It will throw you to the valley of despair, of despondency. There will be fear. Oh, I want to run as a governor of my state. There will be fear that somebody may bring up the issue of my date of birth. Delusion. At last, it brings death. It may not be physical death, and in some instances, it could be. It could be death of your career. This is the career ambition I have in life. But because of default in character, it will bring an end to it. For you to rise tomorrow to the top may be very, very difficult and almost impossible. Are you a man of character? The challenge you have in your home and family, in your business, in the religious circle today, is it not as a result of default in character? You can still amend. Character is much more important than charisma. A man without character, diving from the air, will crash because his parachute will be punctured. Go for character, not mere charisma. I'm Roland Adegoke once again. Thank you for listening.